What is up, guys? It's your boy Darth, and today I have part 2 of the 6 Schlitzes versus WHF recap. And this is the Town Hall 9 section. If you want to check out the Town Hall 10 and 11 section, the link is down below. So be sure to definitely check those attacks out. And the Town Hall 9s for this war did a really good job. They gave us a ton of scouts, and they cleared 9s with 9s, and we didn't have to use any nukes on them. So let's just get straight into it. The first replay I want to show is by the Grundinator, and so he's going back to his signature attack after having like a short break by using pentas like crazy. It was a bit unsettling to see him use anything but his attack, but it's good to see that he's finally coming back to his roots, so to say. And he starts off with the Queen Walk at 9 o'clock, and he's walking her up. Rages, poisons, that usual jazz. So he deals with them handily. Queen comes down low, but not low enough to take her out. So he starts on the other side with his P.E.K.K.A. Healers on that, doing his signature P.E.K.K.A. walk. So he takes out Queen without having to pop ability, which was nice. And the P.E.K.K.A. is going to work its way up and into the base. So Queen's still going, and the kill squad's about to meet, and once that building goes down, they're all headed inside. Some bowlers kind of go on the outside, but nothing to really worry about, because he has enough that went in. So rages them up. Valks act like wall breakers. Healer's healing everything up, and then he drops in his second rage, and he has one more heal spell in the bag for when he really needs it. See how the Valks just like chewed through the king, and he still has Queen ability, and he just now popped his king ability to take out those buildings on the left side. Pops Queen ability to take out those cannons, and that's about it for this base. I mean, he has stuff that's breaking out, and they're gonna work on the trash, and he has a swag heal that he doesn't need, which he drops on the clan castle. So, awesome job, Grundy. Love to see that you're finally using your signature attack after this update. So next up is number 24, Jordan. And this attack, it just shows the power of loons, and you'll see what I mean. So he lures out the CC, and it's a CC Hound, which is kind of trouble for him because his queen will get stuck up on that. As well as the high HP storage in Town Hall. Pops King ability, takes out the enemy queen, but that's about all that he'll really get, besides that wizard tower. So Queen is stuck on the lava hound, the baby dragon stuck on the storages, and they both will get taken out pretty shortly. Pops Queen ability, but it's not enough. She has enough juice to take out the pups, and that's about it for her. She dies right now. So he has to take out 4 air defenses with 3 lava hounds. And so this is like one of those oh crap moments of the raid. So he drops in 1 lava hound, hastes his loons into there to preserve as much health as he can. But that lava hound goes to the bottom air defense instead of going up top, and it dies anyway. So he hastes his loons into that top air defense, and as you can see, those 2 air defenses down low are doing quite a bit of work on his loons. His max lava hound is basically the one that saves him. He hastes his loons into that air defense, and the maxed is tanking for so long. And that max one tanks for that air defense like the very last few shots so that his loons can stay alive. He rages and heals them through that Tesla core trap. And that's a wrap. If the loons were if these were like pre-update loons, then he definitely wouldn't have gotten this. I'm pretty sure. But because of how fast they attack, and that's what basically made the difference for him. Or else all his lava hounds would have died a lot quicker, because they would have taken more shots from each air defense. So the rest of this is pretty slow. We can fast forward through it. But great job, Jordan. The next attack is, let's go down to 27. And this is by Mr. Grundy. It's not the original Grundy anymore. He gave this account to Daniel, while Daniel farms up his other account. So basically it's a suicide hero, single zap quake Lalo. And Queen stays up, but not sure what exactly takes her out. I think his own Queen takes her out. Or Queen along with pups. Yeah, his own Queen takes her out, so that was a bit lucky for him. But he hastes into that Tessa farm, and yeah, like as I said, pre-update, those loons that have been like pretty much roasted. But because of how fast the loons drop their bombs now, this base is wrecked. Yes, tons of pups up, so that's great. Now getting on to number 28. This was a Stoned Hobo by Daniel. No, not Daniel, my bad, Dan. And he sets up a pretty wide funnel here. As you can see, he drops in his wall breakers and dropped in a test one. Now he drops in his actual wall breakers, and he sets up a wider funnel on the other side, and he double jumps through the base. CC comes out, but that's no biggie. Pops King ability. Queen takes out the CC, and his Queen, I think, is the one that takes out the enemy Queen after she deals with the King. What actually takes out this Queen? Oh, it's the archers that take it out. So MVP archers. And hogs just collapse on this bottom part of the base. So Queen's up, hogs up. Has an extra poison. So great attack by Dan, using his signature Stoned Hobo. His go-to attack. And our next one is by Thunderstrike. This is a Queen charge Lalo. He comes in here at 6 o'clock and drops his Queen, healers, and he's going to enter into this big compartment here. So he takes out enemy Queen. He's going to drop in his wall breakers soon. He's like 10, which is just crazy. Probably has gonna do something with this King up top. Yeah. This King up top is going to take out one of those air defenses to clean up his Lalo pathing. Deals with the CC, deals with one air defense, and basically guts the whole base. Another rage for his Queen, and now he finally starts his Lalo. His King actually didn't succeed in taking out that taking out the air defense, but the Lava Hound takes it out by itself, so it must have been pretty weak. Yeah, but he has tons of pups up. He has like a heal left over. He has 3 loons, minions everywhere. This base was just absolutely demolished. He does his heal / loon parade. And the next attack is number 31 by Troublemaker, with coming in with a CB Lalo. And this base was unique because, not base, but this attack was unique because you'll see, he doesn't quite get the queen down, but because of the Skelly spell that he has in the bag, he's able to take her out at the very end and save the raid. So poison for CC. This is drops in a golem. King rages them up. Pops king ability, but the king dies off, and there are 2 expos and a couple archer towers in that area, and they make quick work of his own queen. Even under rage, she can't do much. Pops ability, but she gets distracted, and the enemy queen takes her out, so that was a bit unfortunate. But he keeps his cool, and he is starting his Lalo up from 12. Hastes his loons in, and drops in his 3rd hound. Hastes 3rd hound and 4th hound, so he is going hound heavy on the last few air defenses. And yeah, hounds are popping everywhere. The only hound remaining is his maxed one, but as you can see here, he has a heal spell left and he has his maxed Skelly spell. And the Skelly spell will actually help take out that air defense after they take out the enemy queen. So that was pretty good on his part, bringing that last Skelly spell. Let's fast forward through the rest of this raid, as there's nothing much in the base that can really stop his loons. How many ever he has. Just 1 Tesla remaining. And he has 1 loon in the bag, which he drops for cleanup. So great job to Troublemaker. Solid air attacker. Alright, so next up is Liam, a number 33 with drags. And as you know, I'm a sucker for drags, so this had to be recapped. Takes out 1 air defense relatively easily with a pack of hogs, and he's going to use his heroes to take out 2 others. So he wall breaks his king in, and he has his queen to take out the last, or the 3rd air defense. Drops in his drags first because of time issues. He doesn't want to waste time. So this way he can use basically all his spells for the drags. He hastes them, he heals them, he rages them. I think he has a CC hound. I'm pretty sure. So rages him up. Poison for the CC troops. And he's going to drop his heal, yeah, just about now. Drops his CC hound from behind so that I can go and tank through the path of the drags rather than go somewhere else. Queen takes out that last air defense on the right side. Hound is taking for that top one. Haste loons into that air defense, and rage drags just take out the rest of the base, as well as the queen. So he still has queen ability up, he still has 1 more loon, and this base is just done. Fast forward through the rest of this because drags are pretty slow going. But yeah, just a really sexy attack by Liam. Let's go down to Tum. And this is something you won't see much, but this is Shattered Bolalo from Tum, who's taking a break apparently from his 7 healer mass Valk bowler thing that he does. So he sets up his funnel, drops in a jump, and he wants to take out the queen as well as 2 of those air defenses. Or actually 3 of those air defenses. My bad. Maybe even all of them. Huh. Getting a bit greedy. But he takes out the queen shortly once he pops his king ability. Or he popped his king ability. And bowlers and king take out the queen. And bowlers actually take out that last air defense as well. So he didn't even need his lava hounds. Except to tank a little bit. Like those archer towers and expos. But he used all his spells on the kill squad, so I guess he kind of did need to bring lavas. Freeze trap pops, but he has a lava to tank out front. This is pretty slow going, so we'll fast forward through the rest of this. As you can see here, the wizard towers weren't as big of a factor as they probably should have been. But he does an amazing job on this base. So last replay is by Maple Moose, and he comes in here with a stoned hobo. Yeah, we have a great mix of air and ground attackers, and he sets up a really nice deep funnel. Some of that 2-layer funnel stuff that people talk about. He wall breakers in, and he is gonna jump into the core. Bowlers and king going down. Delayed king drop is really important so that the king doesn't take too much damage. A lot of people miss that. Drops in his second jump, and if he had dropped his king earlier, he would have taken too much damage and might not have gotten far enough to take out the queen. But he's dropping in his hogs from around the outside, and they converge on the blast defenses and help make this into a 3-star. So there was a troll Tesla up top, but he dropped 2 hogs in and took that out. So great job on this base, man. And freeze trap finally pops. And that about does it for the 6S versus WHF recap. This was a really fun war, and good luck to WHF in the CWL, and maybe we'll see y'all in the future. Until then, peace out.
Yeah, I've been killing this shit. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been cooking that shit, now they fucking with this. Yeah.